Welcome to Coffee with Paul, where your city manager talks about topics that are important to you.
All right, well, welcome to another Coffee with Paul today. With me, we have two guests that I'm very excited to have. Our newest mayor, Oepke Niemeyer,
Hello.
as well as Susan, our HR director here at the
Hello.
City of Brookings. Today, we're going to take a little bit of time and talk about our one-pager. Our one-pager is something that we defined here about 2 years ago to help us understand and grow our culture as an organization, to help employees know and understand what we're trying to do here for our residents in this community. But just as importantly, what residents can expect from our organization as well. So we start off right away with our vision. You know, our vision is to be an open, welcoming, inclusive community. Bring your dreams is our tagline. And what we try to help people understand, our employees, is that no matter who you are, we welcome you to this organization. We value diversity, and that's what makes us such a strong organization. Our mission statement is to provide exceptional services and solutions to our citizens. And every one of our employees have that capability and that access to so many different services. We have roughly 142 employees, but more importantly, as a community organization, we have access to so many other partner agencies to provide solutions and services to our residents. And then finally, our values. We provide services through honest, service-oriented leadership, core values of integrity. And to me, that means our Midwest values. What we grew up with is what we try to strive to serve within our community. So with us today, we have Oepke Niemeyer. Oep was actually part of creating our vision and our mission. And this City Council's vision and mission is slightly different than the organization, but it still nonetheless is modeled after the City Council's. Oep, can you tell us a little bit about the vision and mission?
Well, we had a retreat a few years back. I know Scott Meyer was on the council at that time because he was the other half of the vision statement that we had. We were just kind of jotting down notes of what we thought was important to Brookings and what we thought was important to Brookings. And, I just kind of put all these notes together, and then I just kind of put them all together, and I said, well, what do you think of this first statement? And it's pretty much what it says here. We are an inclusive, diverse, connected community that fuels the creative class, embraces sustainability, and pursues a complete lifestyle. And then the second half of it, Scott kind of came up with most of that, and we thought we were going to be there for an hour and a half trying to figure this thing out, and we come up with it within about 30 minutes. And we were very proud of it. The mission statement, high quality of life that we try to provide here for the citizens of Brookings. We strive to probably, I'm biased, but I travel around the state quite a bit, and have met some of the other government employees and administrators throughout the state, and I am always bragging about our city and how well we do. I know when we were talking about at our last retreat, and that 0.16 employees per 100 people in the state or in our city versus 1.2 employees for 100 people in some of our other first-class cities. And I look at that, it's like we're getting just as much done, if not more, with half the employees. That is an amazing statistic. Mm-hmm. And that goes to the service and the quality that our employees provide for the citizens of this town.
Exactly. You talk a little bit about how quick and easy it was to create the mission and vision statement. I have to tell people Brookings is unique, and I am a little biased because we live here and we work for this community. But I assume you talk to a lot of people throughout the community, and this type of mission and vision just resonates with what we're trying to provide the citizens, what we're trying to grow into. Susan, as HR director, I know that we often talk to a lot of employees. What do you look for when we're hiring, and what do you communicate to existing employees when it comes to the one-pager in our culture?
Well, for the one-pager, Paul has some very high expectations for us, especially in meetings and things like that. But when we're working with new employees, we really want to look at having a cohesive team. We want to foster an environment of positivity, which that is like hands down the most important thing that Paul always wants us to do is be positive and respectful towards one another. We seek to understand each other and also our citizens. Customer service is a priority, professionalism. Also, we want to have the best training, look for new and insightful trainings, and also just expand on our collective knowledge and improve the organization. We consistently perform operations in a safe manner, which that's something that risk management looks for, for all the time. And then also to be a good stewards of the city's resources is also one thing that is very important when we talk with new employees. So.
Thank you, Susan. We do have openings here every once in a while, and every employee that we bring in, we want to make sure that they add value. But at the same time, it's not rocket science working for local government, but we do have to be good stewards of the tax dollar, as we always tell our employees. Everyone has the opportunity to make us a better organization.
Right.
But in doing so, employees need to know and understand that we have just some basic rules that we try to live by within this organization. Can you help people understand what those basic rules are and how we strive to achieve them?
Sure. Well, commitment to our vision, mission, and values, and also family comes first. That is something that we strive for every day with all of our employees, is making sure that they take care of their family, take care of each other, and that's something that we pretty much expect. Also leadership, that's listening to each other, empowering each other, and standing behind our employees, and that's something that comes from the top down, that's always very valued. Also positivity, that's was one thing that whenever I came to this organization, is that was an expectation, and you live by that. And I think that is something that has kept us growing and being able to achieve what we want to achieve, is just by staying positive and moving forward. And then innovation, that is one thing that every time I do interview questions, whenever we're going out to seek a new employee, Paul always wants to have innovation within those interview questions, and pretty much
a
3 questions about innovation. So we always want to be looking forward, looking for new things that can help us improve our operations. So.
Thanks, Susan. I'm really excited where this organization is going. And over the past few years, we've added a number of new positions and employees, and we're really excited what the next year, 2, 3 years, the term of the mayor is going to bring.
Yeah.
I think we have a lot of projects in front of us. Within our organization, our motto is what we do is bigger than us. And we share that with all of our employees, because each and every one of us have an opportunity to make a difference in people's lives within this community. The things we do, whether you're out there working on the park structures, filling cracks in the streets, we're doing that for our residents. But people that are here today and people that will be here 50 to 100 years from now, and try to embark that into all of our employees, that we have the opportunity to make a greater difference in people's lives. The final thing that I'll leave the segment with is we have that message, bring your dreams here to this community. And I think we're sharing that with all of our employees, that with their help, we can make anything possible. Susan, Mayor Oepke, and Niemeyer, any final comments you'd like to leave with the coffee with Paul?
Every once in a while, I don't have a very good start in the morning, but if I've got to come up here, it always kind of brightens my day up, because everybody's got a really positive attitude. You almost kind of want to take on the world after you walk out of here, because everybody's kind of pretty upbeat. And the other thing is like I said, I'm very proud of our city. I think we have the best city in the state, and I think that we have no other direction but to go up. And I think the citizens have gotten a very good service brought to them through our employees. I think the culture that we have here is next to none. I truly enjoy being part of the whole thing. I know that we just set policy, but it's like Paul says, what we do is bigger than us. That motto is just huge. It reminds me that just because I'm mayor doesn't mean that I get to call the shots. It means that I'm part of the whole thing. And I try to tell everybody that too. I know there's been a misconception a little bit after I got elected. So, are you going to still do your job, or are you just going to be mayor? And it's like, no, I'm just the mayor of Brookings. And since we have a city manager based government, Paul does most of the work. We just give him directions a little bit is all we do. So
Susan,
otherwise, it's been a really good run. So
Susan, any comments?
I was going to reflect on what Oepke said, but what we do is bigger than us, and us as department heads, as staff, as employees, we all understand that, and we want to provide the best service to our community, and hopefully through hiring the best people and employing the best people, we can do that. So.
Well, thank you. Thank you both of you for attending today's Coffee with Paul. If you're a current employee, thank you for your service to this community. If you're looking for a job, I encourage you to go out to our HR website where we list all of our positions. If you'd like to find out more, go through our Engage Brookings to our website. You can also contact our electeds, our current mayor, through that website as well. Until next time, thank you for joining us with another Coffee with Paul. Take care.